Welcome everyone. I'll be right there. Maybe I will. What's happening, everybody? I am Emmara, Goddess of Plunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I make whatever other content I want to make too, because I like doing stuff. I got a lot of hobbies. Uh, I love this album. Sorry. uh, Anyway, I am a cosplayer, I am a puppeteer, I am a feature creator every once in a while all over the place at Magic Cons. I am also one of your former ambassadors for a couple Magic sets. I'm a Magic the Gathering online creator. I am a Magic the Gathering arena creator. I do a lot of Magic the Gathering, but I also do have other hobbies as well, which this is one of them. I build Legos. This is my little miniature morning program that is not clearly the morning right now. I just don't feel like naming it something else, so this is what it is right now. Anyway, I have a lot of hobbies, as I said. I collect toys and build Legos and play Warhammer and read Warhammer and paint and build Warhammer stuff all the time. I'm just saying words. Words are hard. Don't do it. That's not fun. Don't do words. They're overrated. Anyway, we're going to build some Legos. Your partner's out and about having fun and doing things with friends. So I'm going to play with my friends, which are toys, apparently, because they're not real. We're going to switch that over there. There we go. Anyway, I am very excited to build this set. I was talking about it yesterday. It's Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul. It's got Ra's al Ghul. It's got Talia al Ghul. And it's got Damian Robin. And it's got Desert Batman. The #1 Batman for deserts. Anyway, we're going to build this because I want to. And I bought it years and years and years ago with the intention of building it. And then just didn't because I probably started doing something else. That's probably what happened. As I said, I have a lot of hobbies, so who knows which one of those took over. I go through spurts where I burn out of one hobby, and then I just go to my next ones. Yeah. You know what I need in my life is another bat buggy. I'm gonna call it the bat buggy. I don't know if it is a buggy, but it is now. I honestly forgot I had this until a couple days ago. When my house collapsed in upon itself and I had to go upstairs a bazillion times. And then I was like, what's in this box? And I was like, oh, that's what's in this box. Interesting. When did this set come out? 2016. My god, this set's almost a decade old. Oops. Oopsie. I was like, I will put this here so it doesn't fall over. And then I was like, I'm going to knock this over and it's going to fall over. So I love my, I don't know, I'm torn in between Star Wars and superhero stuff as my favorite Legos. So, I don't know. I still haven't decided. I don't have to decide, I guess. I think it doesn't both be my favorite, right? I remember when Star Wars Legos came out. I have all the original sets that came out. They came out during Phantom Menace. Phantom Menace toys had just come out that week as well. God, I'm kind of old. I can sit here and tell you all sorts of weird stories about shit that I'm just like, well, you were probably not old, or you are as old as me, and then you're probably like, oh yeah, that was forever ago, yeah, old lady. Yeah, man, I am very excited about this set because I did not know it came with a Lazarus pit. The nerd in me is like, yeah, that's silly. This Look at how happy this Lego boy is. This little Lego person. He's just like, look at me, I'm gonna throw all this shit on the table. And he's like, I'm gonna open bag one and I'm gonna dump this shit on the table. And then I'm gonna get back to it, I'm gonna throw all this shit on the table. That's exactly what I said when I started building this. I am very excited to have a Ra's al Ghul fucking Lego minifigure. I remember when this came out and I was really super excited about it. It's Batman! Hobbs, you don't know how excited I am about building this. I honestly had forgotten that it was even a thing. I was up there when I had to move all my stuff upstairs and try to clean up everything from the giant mess that happened. Like, I completely forgot. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. I am so excited to build this set. I am very excited to build this. Oh my god, look at all these capes! So many capes! Batman's the only one who has the night. You can tell that Bruce Wayne is the billionaire because everybody else has these little not as fancy capes. And then Batman's like, look at my cloth cape. I can afford cloth. Wait, does this Batman come with a sword? Oh my god. Everything about this makes me happy. Oh, Batman. I just assumed the sword belonged to Ra's al Ghul has a sword too. Okay. I'm very excited. Look at all these capes! It's a crazy amount of capes. This one's a nice little cloth cape, though. Ugh. Man, I want to go back and buy all these sets that I missed. There's so many capes. Okay, let's see if we can get... I don't think I've ever had to put a dual cape on. Ra's al Ghul's not kidding around. He's like, I need multiple cape. Oh, wait, does this go on different? How does this go on? Oh, it pops up. He's got a pop collar cape. He's so cool. I honestly... Ah, he's got two heads! He's got a little angry face. And then he's got a little... non-angry... little white beard. Oh, so when he goes in the Lazarus pit! And then he's even got the green eyeballs. Is this Papa? Oh my gosh. Ah, this is way too cool. I'm a child. I don't care. I love it. These are the things that make me happy in life. I was looking at the... you should. That's what I basically been doing, and I just got the tray, and then I just move it around. I have Ra's al Ghul hair. Like, I just slide this tray over there when I'm done. This does not want to go on his head. Get on your head. You want this on your head. He's like, no, I don't want this on my head. I'm trying to put this here. Nice. And he has a fancy sword. He's like, Batman doesn't get the fancy sword. I don't know. Any set that Batman comes with a sword is pretty awesome. Oh, wait a second. Did it come with extra swords? Oh my god. Everybody's gonna get swords, Hobbs. Everybody's getting swords. Ah. Maybe they all get swords if I can put them in his hand. He's like, no, I don't want to hold this. Hobbs, I'm having way too much fun building Legos. I'm gonna have Ra's al Ghul fight the sensei from Ninjago now. I'm just gonna make a bunch of. I think that would be fun. Is building, freaking, doing Lego skits. I'm just assuming these are where these go. I should know better. It might not go there. Had a tickle in my throat. Kind of snuck up on me. I don't know what sets are like. I love my Lego sets, obviously, but I also like the Star Wars ones, and the superhero ones are probably my favorite. I don't know which ones are my favorite. I don't really have to choose, but I hear there's new Marvel sets coming out. Yeah, I feel like it would be fun. I mean, we know our nerd shit. Just do a bunch of silly, like, skits, Universe Beyond skits. If I could custom, I know you can like print out stickers if you got like blank fake minifigures and just make. Well, I don't want to get in trouble by Lego and break copyright things and make magic Legos, but Wizards, why do we not have magic Legos? I know you guys have your own toy company and whatnot, but like you're obviously not doing anything building block wise, so. Give me magic Legos. How cool would it be to have like plane sets take place on different planes? That's the one thing I wish they like. I understand vehicles. Legos are for kids, so I understand that's why we get a lot of vehicle sets and stuff. But like, why do we still not have a spider buggy? Why use the vehicles that actually do exist? Like, it's already made for you. You don't even have to like design it or anything. Like, oh my god, this has even more swords. Damien's getting a sword. Talia's getting a sword. Everybody's getting swords, god damn it. Why did they do more cool sets like this? Yes, I'm very excited. I will be there. You just let me know when you're plan on doing that, and I'll help you advertise for it and stuff too. I'm excited for you. That's like I love Lord of the Rings, but it's not like my end all thing. Like there's still I want to get the Daily Bugle, and I want to get the X Mansion, I want to get the new Oscorp, and I want to get. I would love the Avengers Tower. I didn't know that it was. I'm catching up on all the sets and things that I missed, or the things that are even out. Desert Batman. I'm Batman. I hang out in the desert. There's sand in my crack. I hate it here. Nobody told me about all the sand. God, how awful would it be to be wearing Batman armor and get sand in it? Ugh. Screw that. That sounds like a terrible, terrible thing. I think this was the only Robin that I didn't have a minifigure of. See, originally what I was going to do is I was going to build a League of Assassins headquarters, and I started buying Ninjago guys. Like, 10 years ago, give or take. Yeah, it would have been about 10 years ago. And because I like the Ninjago sets, I was like, oh, those are pretty cool. But I had to try to limit myself to certain sets. I was like, okay, don't go off the rails. Just buy your. There's going to be specialty sets that make you happy that you're going to want to buy too. So don't go insane. But I wanted to build a League of Assassins headquarters, which I think I might do. I haven't free built in a long time. I still think it would be fun to do like a program with multiple creators and we just have like a weekly let fans or other people decide what we build and then we have a contest. We have like an hour to try to build with whatever pieces we have and try to build the coolest version of something that we can. Doesn't even have to be cool. I still need to figure out. That's the one big problem that I've had. Like, I just usually use my Magic Space anyway, just as the streaming area for my Legos right now. I just don't want to switch cameras over back and forth because I already do that anyway for like my streams with Tom. So like every Wednesday I have to switch over to my Thursday stream, and then like the next day I gotta switch it from Thursday back over to my morning stream. I say morning. It's clearly not morning right now. My partner went out with friends, so I was like, I can go build Legos. And I shall. I shall build Legos and it shall be magnificent. I really want. I was rewatching the Lego Batman movie. It's been years and years since I saw it. I know I saw it in the theaters and I saw it when it came out on DVD or Blu-ray at the time, and then I think I watched it when HBO ended up having it. But it's been years and years and years. I forgot how much I enjoyed the Lego movies. They're just so silly. They always have lots of little just nods to the fandoms that they're based on. I think I might watch the Ninjago movie tonight. Just working my way back through the Lego movies, apparently. I don't know. I saw the original Lego movie, like 4 times, I think, in the theaters. I had all the there were specialty minifigures that if you went to the certain movie theaters you could get. So I have all those as well. I have a box somewhere upstairs that's just all limited edition figures, which I don't know if I'll open them. I don't know. That's the thing is a lot of them have. You know, if I'm not gonna sell them, I probably will just open them because it's silly. They're not. I mean, I may as well enjoy them. Like, I know I have Plastic Man, and I have Martian Manhunter, and there was a special Lex Luthor that came out. I don't know. There was a whole bunch of different ones that were really cool. I saw that there's a Simpsons living room that I gotta get a hold of. I don't know where it was an exclusive for. And it is an official set. At first I thought it was just a fake set that somebody had built. I want to say it was an Amazon exclusive or something. The Lego tumbler is on sale right now at Target. With the Heath Ledger Joker. I think it's $49 right now. It's normally $60. Prepare. As I do with all my hobbies, I go all in on them. I have not heard this album in forever. Ledger Joker in my life, goddammit. Ledger Joker needs to be in my life. I don't know, Dark Knight Return. or Dark Knight is probably one of my favorite movies. I do want the Bane minifigure from freaking the Lego movie, the Batman ones. It's humongous. Honestly, I had forgotten about a lot of the minifigures that had come out in that set. I'm disappointed that I didn't actually buy. I bought like the minifigures and the mystery ones that came out, but I didn't actually get the sets that had come out during that time. And it bums me out because I really love the Batman sets. I mean, I have every Batcave, so yeah. Yeah! Me and my obsession with things. Oh, Batman, you're so cool. You know, I don't even know how many Batman vehicles I actually have. It's gotta be an insane amount of Batman vehicles upstairs. I have 4 Batcaves. 3 of them are built. One of them is not built. I don't have the Lego Batman movie Batcave. That's the only Batcave I don't have. And they're just vehicles parked everywhere. There's bat boats and bat wings, bat scooters. Bat nonsense. Bat nonsense. Trademark. I don't know why I think I can talk about Batman. I should join a... I will say that the Lego community is a much friendlier, nicer, and happier community. Mind you, I still love Magic. I still love everything about it. I love the game. It's just, I'm burnt out right now. And if I have to choose where to spend my money, I'd rather buy Legos. Ugh. I'll probably end up getting that EV that's coming out eventually. I gotta sell some more cards this week. I've just been putting away like 80% of it to pay for the boiler nonsense. It's gonna cost like $5,000. But then I'm like, I'm gonna buy something for myself with like 20% of whatever I sell, because I know I've always regretted every time I've gotten out of a hobby and sold everything, and then I'm just like, oh, I have nothing to show for it. And this sucks. So, no. Oh, Batman, what are we gonna do with you? It's like 40 degrees outside right now. It's nonsense. It's actually hot inside my house for like the first time in like months. I feel like January to freaking February was just awful cold wise. Batman, you're so cool. Maybe I'll go to the Lego store this week. I should not go to the Lego store. I wonder if the Lego store will hire me. That would just not. That would just defeat the entire purpose of getting a job. Like, hey, honey, I bought all the rest of the Legos that were at the Lego store. My bad. My bad. In about 4 minutes, I am going to stand up and go stretch my back out real quick. Unfortunately, hurting awfully. You know, I may have not heard this CD for like years. Like, I know I've heard the second volume to it recently. But like a lot of these songs are just coming back to me. Like I'm like, oh yeah, remember this? I love music. This is just another reason for me to sit here to build Legos, as I get to sit here and listen to music as well. My partner hates music. Oh, she hates sound, actually, just in general. And I love sound, so it's a pain in the butt. What are we doing here? I'm glad the stickers are still good. I didn't realize this set was like... I love that there's a fucking instruction manual to the Lazarus bit. And then it has a little Batman Italia symbol that they etched into the cave. The nerd in me is very amused by this. You know, for a guy who doesn't want to hurt or doesn't want to kill people, Batman does have a lot of freaking weapons. Later, sir. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I'll show it off after I finish it. Have a good night. Oh, where does I... Oh, there it is. So cool. I'll have to show you the... I'll have to take pictures of these stickers before I and send them over to you. They're ridiculous. The nerd in me is absolutely loves this. Okay. Oh, did I just put that piece there early? Okay. I was like, wait a second. In about a minute, I am going to get up and go stretch my back out real quick. And go check on the cats, make sure the dog hasn't destroyed the house. All the normal things I do during breaks. I power my way through the house real quick. Like, let's see what the dog has done. Let's see what the cats have done. Actually, I'm probably going to switch out of this hoodie because it is freaking hot. It's nice to be able to say it's hot, but it's also unpleasant that it's hot. By hot, I'm like, it's 40 degrees in here. No, it's actually, I think, like 60. I think we finally got the house to 60 degrees. We did it. We got there. Okay, I'm gonna go take a quick break. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate y'all. I'll be right back. Maybe we'll transition. Maybe we will not transition. Haha, we will transition. We did it. We are fancy. Stupid freaking me. Not stupid, I'm just vain. Are you vain things? Like smash and pick things up and put them down? I'm Batman. That's who I am. Don't mind me. This is making nonsense. Dense fog? What does that even mean? I guess it means dense fog, but also, what does that even mean? That's nonsense. Um, Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I'm in my pajamas at 4 o'clock in the afternoon because I can be. Um, I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I also do whatever else I feel like doing, playing video games, Legos, Warhammer, building magic decks, not building magic decks. I don't know. Whatever I feel like doing, I do. This is my little magical miniature morning program where I build Legos. Occasionally I paint Warhammer guys. There's magic, and there's usually miniatures of some sort going on. I have been playing with Legos for most of my life because I am a child. It has been a very, very long time. Started probably, I don't know, my first collection of Legos I was trying to figure out yesterday when I was discussing it. I think it was Space Legos. I feel like I still have my minifigures from my very first Space set. I feel like I kind of remember what set it was, but I don't know. I think I have the pieces, but I don't have the instruction manuals anymore. But I think that was my parents' fault. We'll blame them. I hadn't started collecting my things yet and keeping my instruction manuals and stuff. Because later on, I definitely did keep all those things, so. And because I know I do have my pirate ones, and I do still have my Lego Castle instruction manuals and things, so I know those things. I did keep all those things. I almost feel like it was a black space shuttle of some sort was my first Lego set. It has a little spaceman, like Charlie's character on the Lego movie. Maybe that's a thing? Anyway, welcome back. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. We're building the Ra's al Ghul. I know it has a specific name. I know Ra's al Ghul's in it. Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul. They stole this kid! I mean, I guess it's Talia's his mom, so I guess it's okay, but I'm sure Ra's al Ghul was up to no good. He's never up to any good. Usually whenever Damien's involved, it's usually not good. He's probably being a jerk. Oh my god, we did not put that on there very well. Oh well, I don't really care. It's on there, that's all that matters. Anyway, this set comes with Ra's al Ghul, which I'm pretty excited about. He's adorable! And it comes with Batman with a sword. Also adorable. Adorable in a different way. No one calls Batman adorable. I'm not adorable. I don't know why I feel like I have to keep talking like Batman. That's because I get bored. That's probably why. Turn our music back on. Then we're not completely just talking to ourselves. It's like I'm talking to the album. Anyway, I am also a cosplayer and a puppeteer and a feature creator at Magic Cons and at other conventions, PAX and Command Fest and Commander Sealed every year. Those are all Magic related things that I do. I love Magic. It's one of my favorite things in the world as well. There's not very many things I've done more than Magic, but Legos are definitely up there. Comic books and Legos. I mean, obviously, TV shows and movies and things I did before Magic, but, like, there's not a lot of my hobbies. But this is one of them. I have so many Batman vehicles. And the weird thing is, at least Batman, it makes sense. And I'm like, okay, more Batman vehicles, I'm in. That's when I keep getting more, like, Marvel vehicles. And I'm like, just give me a bunch of Ghost Rider vehicles. You could literally just put Ghost Rider in any vehicle. I would probably buy it. Monster trucks, boats, trains. Just Ghost Rider me up. Put them in everything. That makes sense. We finally got a freaking Ghost Rider motorcycle. I know there was a bigger one back in the day. But, like, come on. Boop. Oh, maybe this is not going this way. This way? Back in the day, Lego cannons were super powerful. Me and my brother used to use them as, like, actual, like, weapons. And you could shoot at them, each other. This is just part of the fun of Legos. You could use the cannons to shoot at each other. Didn't even need to have Legos involved. Shoot your brother? Here you go. Here's some Legos. There's still some cool Lego sets I would like to see. I feel like if you need a bunch of black pieces, you just keep buying freaking Batman Legos. So many black pieces. It does not want to connect here. This is the only bad thing is having my face cam on, or my other cam in my face cam on, is I have the light shining on my eyes, so like I'm trying to like see where the holes are. I'm just trying to make building Legos more difficult. I'm like, how much more difficult could I make this? Excellent. That is even more difficult. I'm gonna make the assumption that these go inside these. Maybe I'm gonna make the assumption of what direction they go. I don't know. I've been doing this. I mean, this is common sense, I would hope. I hope. As I mess everything up, I'd have to try to take these back out of here. Man, I wonder what... I wonder if there's a good way to design something without actually, like, just free balling it, I was about to say. I'd like to build something, or build the rest of this Assassin's thing. The set's too small, and I need to make it bigger. That means I need to figure if I can find a bunch of tan pieces. Ugh. Deserty tan pieces. I imagine that's a thing. Imagine it's not a simple thing to find. I don't know, the more sets I keep building, the more I'm like, oh, this is cool how they did this. I was like, I could do this doing this some other way. So I could build this. Man, why does Batman have a buggy before Spider-Man does? This all bothers me. Until I get a spider buggy, I'm not going to be happy. Extra batarangs! How exciting. I actually have an arsenal of Batman weapons upstairs. Just extra ones that have come with sets. I want to say there was a whole entire extra bag in one set that just had just batarangs and just all sorts of nonsense. That's how we ended up with so many of them. Ah, man, I think that is the end of bag one. Maybe. Boop. Just interesting. I kind of assumed that bag one would have just been. Well, I guess it is just. Well, I guess we are almost done. It just needs the wheels. Okay. Bat wheels for bat driving. I'm Batman. I wish they would create. Oh, you know, these actually work quite well as little stops for vehicles. Now that I think about it. Ah. I don't know. Ever since I watched my cat push off my Ninja Turtle van off of, and just watched it explode, I've always been pretty paranoid about just leaving my vehicles about. Ah! No, you can't roll forward. Technology! And those are extra pieces. Unless, I mean, they're like, please don't shoot this weird-looking bald kid in the eye with this, please. We ask that you do not do this. Oh, he has extra swords and the batarang on the back of his vehicle, like a fancy bat. Not as cool as that is. I'm giving Damien and freaking Talia swords. I don't care. Those swords could go on the back of Batman's vehicle, but why do that when I have two other characters who could have swords as well? And they're like, now you can shoot Ra's al Ghul. Excellent. Woo! Product feedback. I will tell you my feedback. The set's pretty cool, and it's like 10 years old. I'm a little behind on the times, but set pretty cool. Give 12 minifigures. Is that a rating that I can give things? And we're gonna go to bag 2, which has a bunch of giant pieces. Giant doors. Do you like big fancy doors? I like big fancy doors in the real world, and I like big fancy doors in Lego world. This has lots of fun pieces. Those are weird stairwell pieces. There's a lot of weird stairwell pieces. Get all these. Oh, is that a scorpion? I'm way too amused by just the dumbest things. Little tiny Lego scorpion. He's adorable. Is this an axe? What do I need axes for? I got swords. Oh, man. What? Oh, wait. I have even more weapons? That's exciting. Giant spears or sickles? Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. Little Damien, you have little tiny legs like little man. I'm way too tired. You're waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I keep passing out like 10 o'clock, waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. There's nothing good going on in the world at 5 o'clock in the morning. Ever. All it does is it makes me tired. I finish too much stuff, and then I'm like, oh, well, this is dumb. It's like it's 12 o'clock now, and still the rest of the day. What the F am I supposed to do with the rest of the day? Lame. Instruction manual 2. Yeah, we're gonna put all this stuff over here. These giant doors, this other door frame, bunch of stairs. Don't lose them. I don't think we can find more of these if we need them. I don't imagine that's a piece that's in a lot of stuff. I imagine there are other stairwells in other Lego sets, but I don't know. Okay, I was like, where did I put Batman or Robin's cape? I was like, we did have a Robin's cape, didn't we? And little Damien, you are adorable. It's funny, Damien. I hated Damien when he first showed up. A typical comic book fan, like, who is this annoying little child? He's annoying, I hate him. And then he grew on me. And then I like that he just does not put up with anything. I would love to see a future Batman's comic book with him as Batman. See, I'm not gonna give him just a staff. I'm giving him a effing sword, just like his papa. Poppy Batman's gonna give me a sword. Does he come with hair, or does he just come with his hat? Is that Talia's hair? Yeah. It's Talia's head. Damien, I don't know where your hat is. Or your hood is. Oh, nope. Where are you hiding it? Oh, there it is. I was like, all these pieces just look like shiny black pieces. I don't know where it is. Ah! Little Damien. Let's get a little sword. Then there's Talia. Talia's never caused any problems whatsoever. She crazy. She might just be just as bad as her father. She might be worse. I don't know. They're both pretty bad. There is a Talia figure. It's pretty awesome though. Why do I think I have to give everybody all the weapons? Because I can. If you're gonna give me extra weapons, I'm gonna give everybody weapons, and they're gonna have all of them that they can have. Does Talia need a bunch of swords? No. Does she need a spear? No. But does she? Yes. Yes, she does. And there's nothing you can do about it. Am I gonna give freaking Damien a batarang too? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Even though this batarang is so big that it might actually just be dragging on the ground. It's got little tiny legs like the penguin minifigure does. Now everybody's got a bunch of weapons. Let's see if I put this the right direction. Let's not mess it up in like the first two pieces that we're that we're building. Like maybe this goes here? Nope. What do I want to listen to? I need something that's not going to make me fall asleep. This album wasn't angry enough to keep me awake. I need something angrier to make me awaker. Yeah, what? Just play this mix. Oh, that's fine. Play this 9-inch nails mix. I will allow it. But that's the wrong direction. Uh-oh, we might need the... Ah, we still don't need that orange piece. Huh. Weird. Oh, okay. That actually does go on there that way. Weird. Oh, we're so messing this up at some point. These instructions are weird. I don't like it. What is that? They're just making things up. Which just makes sense. Okay. I don't know, I'm just not used to like building at the bottom of something. Like this. Let's look at it, see if it looks like that. Kinda looks like that, I think. I think we did it. It's kind of like the rules of when I'm building Warhammer stuff, to look at the instructions and be like, okay, this is what it looks like this. Okay, excellent. So I don't know how many times I've thought I was doing something right, and then I'm just like, oh, what did we do? You thought you knew what you were just doing, and you just did it, huh? Don't do that. Gotta make it fear. Gotta make it go away. Gotta make it disappear. We're listening to some 9-inch nails right now. So I'm thinking Ninjago movie tonight. After I'm done scratching my armpits, apparently. Such a good album. It's probably my... I don't know. I have to... The Fragile is the best 9-inch Nails album. But Broken is the best 9-inch Nails EP? Is that a thing? Can I... That way I can get to... Have to. I don't know. Broken I cannot listen to without putting me in a fucking rage. I kind of did that to myself, though, because I used to listen to it before I would go to work. And then I would just, yeah. Don't do that. Don't make yourself angry before you go to work. Especially when you're already not completely stable. Don't need any more excuses or reasons for your insanity. See, I wish they would make more little mini playsets, because then it gives me more places to put my minifigures. Even if they're just tiny ones. We are working on one of the old Batman sets. This set came out back in 2015, I want to say. It was copyrighted 2016, but usually things are copyrighted for a year afterwards, so at least that's usually how magic works, so yeah, and Warhammer stuff, so we'll just make the assumption that it's still like that for this as well. Might not be. I might just be making this up. I'm just giving it. I'm excited that it gives my Batman characters another place for me to put my minifigures. I do need to figure out exactly where I want to start putting this stuff, because eventually it's gonna get out of control, and then I'm gonna have to put stuff places, and then things are gonna get broken. And I got too many cats to deal with too many things being broken. My cats will attempt to break everything if they can. Not all of them, though. Some of my cats are well behaved. Just not all of them. Some of them are quite naughty. But then I have other ones that they could break things, and then they don't. And then I'm always impressed. I'm like, good job, cat. You could have made me so angry, but you didn't. Good job, cat. My gosh, it got really warm today. I'm just sitting here, like, sweating. Like, I'm glad I took that freaking hoodie off. Oh my god. Would have been even more disgusting than I am right now. Ugh. I hate it. It's like one of my least favorite things in the whole entire universe. This is sweating. I hate having clothes on and being wet. Ugh. It's one of my least... Like, if I fell into a swimming pool or something, fine. But, like, just sweating. Just sweating? Ugh. Gross. I hate it. I forgot about this song. Oh, putting that down. We're already putting it on there wrong. Like, just keep putting them on top of each other. Okay, can do. I'm going to see Birthday Massacre soon. Kill me twice, I'm already dead. Oh. Yeah. I guess that makes more sense. That stops us from going crazy. Aha! They're like, how about you put this here so this doesn't actually just go all over the place. Fine Lego set. That's really cool. wonder if Rim is not playing with them anymore. Sitting here asking myself questions. In about a minute, I am going to go on a quick little break to go stretch my back out. I do appreciate you all sitting with me, hanging out as I sit here and build Legos. I know. I'm so exciting. I'm so excited. I guess I could have got together and played a Magic game or something with people, but I could also do this instead. I play Magic like 2 or 3 times a week anyway. I'd probably play about 7 or 8 games of Magic a week anyway, so it's not like I'm not playing Magic. I do appreciate you sitting through the breaks, though, as it does fund the Blunderdome so that I can continue making content, and yeah, appreciates it. I will be back in just a moment. I'm gonna go make sure that the cats haven't destroyed anything. It's more the dog, but I'll be right back, everybody. It's so cold out. I hate it out here. It is too hot. I don't know what temperatures are. Temperatures are hard. Who's Lando? Hello. Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blender. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am a gamer. I am a collector. I do a lot of different things. This is one of my wonderful hobbies, Legos. This is my little miniature morning program, which is just I just wanted to use an alliteration. And morning just happened to go with what I was going with. Guys, we did this yesterday when we were building the Ninjago set. Mando was like, I'm gonna break it all. And then he did. He did. He broke Marie, ripped her arms and her feet off. She's okay. Okay, guys, this is Mando, I love you. I love you. You just want Batty, and Batty just wants me. I know. Everybody just go. I know you don't need to go over there. I love you guys. But you guys have plenty of time with me later. I mean, for most of the day already. Let me finish this. Anyway, we are building the Batman DC, or this is actually the DC superhero sets. This one came from not just Batman. And put us the Batman Rescue from Ra's al Ghul. Ra's al Ghul, he's a jerk. He's old. Sometimes he's not old, though. Sometimes he can be. Anyway. I love Legos. I've been building Legos for most of my life. I was going to say most of my adult life, and then I was like, wait a second, this has been most of my life, just in general. It has been a thing that has happened. Legos are great. They're one of my therapeutic hobbies. I can shut off my brain, I can just build, and I am like, oh, look how cool this is, and it brings back memories of just building. I keep saying I want to, at some point, do some free form building. And actually build some of the things I've wanted to build that they haven't built. I've gotten tired of waiting for them. Like, if they're not going to do their job and make the things I want, god damn it, I'm going to make the things I want. Is that how the system works? So I am a Magic the Gathering online creator. I am also a Magic the Gathering arena creator. I am a cosplayer and a puppeteer. You may have seen my puppets or my cosplays at Magic the Gathering Magic Cons, at Command Fests, at PAX, or you might have even seen me at Commander Sealed, which is my local con. I loves it. Hey! Hey, Zabby! I know, I have no set schedule, Zabby. I'm just nonsensical. I am building one of the coolest Lego sets that I have. It is like a 10-year-old Lego set from the old DC superhero series of sets that came out, like, back in 2016. I appreciate that you try to keep up. I can't even keep up, Sammy. I'm here. No, well, I didn't know my partner was going to be gone this evening, so I was like, I don't want to sit by myself. I was like, I sit by myself all the time. Don't like being alone all the time. So this is my way of not being alone. I come and play, I build Legos and paint and do whatever, I guess. I should play Magic. Now that I finally have my audio stuff fixed, it's been 2 weeks now, and we've had audio on Magic Online on my streams with multiple people on Discord. So, like, that's been one of my biggest concerns, is doing my streams and then nobody being able to hear anything. Do you see him? I see him! I didn't even know you were there, beautiful. God, he's magnificent. I had Batty over here just a second ago. Batty was sitting on my lap, so then Mando came over because he heard Batty purring. Mando will come from wherever he is in the house if he hears another cat purring. And then he'll come over and he'll make sure that they know he's there, and then he'll, like, start grooming them, and he'll sit there and clean them, and then he'll stop, and he'll just stare at them. because he wants that to happen back to him. He wants it to be reciprocated, but most of the time, like Patty wants nothing to do with it. So they just end up fighting. If it's usually Batty hits Mando and then Mando gets sad. It makes me sad. So don't want Mando to be sad. God, he's magnificent. Lando is over on the other side. He's watching out the giant window in the front of the house right now. When I got up for the last break, he went because he always talks in little chirps to me to get my attention. Apparently, that's what happens when you take a cat away from its mom too early on. They think like he bonded with me and thinks I'm his mom. So, I mean, I am his mom, but he is very. He chirps to me to get my attention because that's what kittens do to get their mother's attention. That's so weird. It's so weird and wonderful at the same time. I will accept being a cat mom. If that's what Lando wants, that's what Lando gets. He gets this terrible cat mom. Okay, this is the. I was like, it shows this piece here, but then it shows it over here. I was like, I don't know. I feel like it. So, Sabby, I have a foil full art of that Rowan. If you are interested, I don't even know how much it is. I know what's happening here on this episode. I'm playing with tiny little peoples. Look how cute these tiny peoples are. Arizona Angels. It's a little Talia al Ghul, a little Raz al Ghul, Desert Batman, the best Batman, and little Damien. Damien Robin. He was the only Robin that I didn't have. I bought this set like 10 years ago to build my own League of Assassins. Which I'm just using all my Ninjago guys as ninjas and assassins. Because why not? Universes Beyond. Uh, I do have an extra Rowan if you are interested in her. I was just gonna send it to you because I have no idea. I was like, I don't know if it's worth anything. It's like, and I'm not really looking for anything besides maybe something. I don't know. Yes, I have the borderless foil. I think it's the borderless foil. Now I'm like, am I just making this up? Maybe I'm making it up, but I'm breaking stuff. I'm pretty sure it is. And now I'm like questioning myself. I'm like, maybe I'm just making this up. Maybe I just saw it and I was like, eh. I refilled all my binders the other day. I'm probably just gonna sell most of the stuff I'm not building decks out of anyway. To buy more Legos. I have 139 decks. I don't need more cards. I don't know. Like, I collect my unknown cards and stuff like that, but, like, I don't know. I don't really need more cards. Oh, did I not fill all these? What? Oh, yeah, it is the... Aha! Aha! Oh, well, I guess... Aha! And it's shiny! Look how shiny it is! Oh! See, that's a perfectly fine combo. Like, I always say that I don't like combos, but there's a difference between the kind of combo I don't like and the kind of combo that I do like. Like a combo that just ends the game is not something that I enjoy. Aha! I put it aside because I was like, okay, let me put this somewhere where I can actually remember where it is, so I know where it is too. I think that came out of one of my Eldraine boxes that I had bought. Well, obviously, but like, how did I do this? Did I not do this correctly? Oh, okay, that sticks off. It just doesn't look like it's sticking off. It looks like there was another piece there. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff I want out of the Lorwyn set. I just have not even, like, I have nowhere to buy singles around here. And I guess I could order singles, but I don't like most of those big box stores, so I would rather give my money to a local store, so I'll probably just wait until I get to Rochester here at some point. Like, we have a couple of stores in Buffalo, but their stock is. They don't have anything I'm looking for most of the time. Like, I'm usually looking for weird stuff that nobody else is looking for, so they usually don't have the stuff. Oh, Petra. Actually, that's very, very similar to the combo that's in my Petra deck. Petra and Yarkmoth are just stupid together. I absolutely love them together. I think I'm gonna take apart my like Petra was my first commander deck that I actually built myself. Like I had all the precons from like 2011 onwards, but at that point I was just buying them because they came. I was like, these decks come with like 27 new cards. This is awesome. Like that was the only reason I was buying them was to collect them. At that point, I wasn't playing Magic with anybody, and I didn't have anybody to play with, so I just was setting stuff aside. And then finally, when I got Tom to start playing Magic, I actually built a Petra deck. And then I actually met Chris Rand, who did the Hepetra artwork. That was my first Magic artist that I actually met in person. And I bought a Hepetra proof, which I would love for Chris to do at some point. I've met them before. I've had some weird experiences through Magic. Like, one time, he was just sitting there watching me and Jesper and Evan Fong play. And I was just like, this is the best day of my life right now. I was like, I'm playing Magic with two Magic artists that I absolutely admire. And then a third one is just sitting there watching. I was like, this is the best day ever. That's a good idea. I've definitely killed myself on mistake multiple times in decks, and then I don't fix the problem. Like, knowing that it could possibly happen, I'm like, you know what? I deserve this if this happens. It's also a laziness where I usually don't know where the card is, so that it just never makes it into the box. uh, how is everybody's weekend going? This was an impromptu. I don't have a set schedule to when I do things, which I probably should if I was more serious about things. Like other people are like, I stream on Tuesdays at this time, but I don't ever want it to feel like a job. If it ever felt like a job, I just wouldn't do it. So I'm always just like, no. I was like, I don't want to do that. I was like, I don't want to have a set schedule. Like, I do my morning streams most of the time, which at some point, Arizona, the Angels, I'm so dumb. When my house went to hell and I had to move everything around and redo the floors and everything, uh, I misplaced some boxes, so now I don't know which ones I've been through. So I'm like, I think I might just end up. I'm gonna go back through. I don't want to start back over on Moxfield and redo this all over again. I think I'm gonna end up restarting my list again and putting it on Mana Pool, the stuff that I'm not actually keeping. So if anybody's ever watching and you see stuff that I have, I will give you good deals. I appreciate you all and what you do. So I appreciate you spending time with me. I appreciate just, you know, just in general. So I always try to make sure that I give everybody things for much cheaper than what you would have to pay at other places. Because it helps me out and it helps my friends out. And I would rather have my stuff be used than just sit around. I don't know. It kind of makes me sad. That's why I'm just like, oh, that's why my video game collection. Like, I say I got rid of my video game collection, but it just became digital version of itself. Like, I still have physical copies of like my favorite games that I had, but like for the most part, I sold most of the collection, and I regretted doing it. But also, I wasn't doing anything with it, and there's so many people who enjoy like retro gaming and stuff that I had amazing things that are very hard to find. So they got into the hands of people who appreciate them. Actually, some of them ended up in the hands of magic people that I know. I was like, really? uh, like, I wish I could take it more seriously. I don't know. Like, I don't ever want it to feel like a job, and I don't ever want anybody to feel like I'm using them, or I don't know. It's a whole entire thing for me. Like, I appreciate the community, and I appreciate hanging out with everybody, and I don't want it to ever feel like I'm a celebrity or something. I'm not a celebrity. I'm like Corey Feldman of magic. If that's a celebrity. Like, I like going to magic cons and stuff and having fun with people and playing and just, I don't know, that's what the community is there for. Like, the community has always been there for me, so it's just like, I don't want to be like, this is just like, also, it, like, most of the things I do on here are my hobbies too, so, like, I don't want to ruin my hobbies. Like, a lot of times I don't stream my video games just because I usually just don't like to talk during like storylines and things like, so it's one of those weird things where a person who's playing and streaming for like a work job, like they're talking and over like the cinematic sequences, and I'm just like, I want to listen to the cinematic sequences. I was gonna say, I guess Corey is the Corey Feldman of the Magic universe, just because his name is Corey. I don't. I can't even be anybody cool. My real name is not even exciting. I always forget that my name is not actually Emmara. Like, my name was Emmara on my Xbox for like basically since 1999, I think. So that was my username. I don't think you did. Please tell me. Oh, this is a little jail cell. I was like, oh. Every once in a while, it's weird when I'm at like conventions and stuff, and I'll hear somebody say my name, but they don't know it's my name, and I'm like, ah. Just I like answer back, or if I look, I'm like, oh, wait, they don't. Nobody here knows my name. Even though people who, every time I've ever told somebody my name, and one of the reasons why I don't usually tell people anymore is because the last time I did, I was like, oh, that's not really my name. I was like, my actual name, and they're like, I don't care. I was like, oh, okay. They're like, you're Amara, that's fine. I'm like, okay. I will tell my partner that later. My partner enjoys such silly jokes as well. uh, that's the thing. I enjoy my dirty and bad jokes just as much as I enjoy my silly jokes. I kind of want to add to this, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to get my hands on a bunch of tan, sandy pieces. Oh, does this let me knock the door off? Ah. Yeah. No. Eh. There we go. I would love to hear a dirty joke. I feel like this is a trick, but. Oh, okay, this has got to go here. And then that lets me knock it off. Maybe. It's still not going to fall. I've made this too well. You are out of control. Okay, this little scorpion they want me to put right here. I don't know. I don't want to live anywhere that has scorpions. There are certain things that I just do not want to deal with. You're out of control. When I was a kid, my brother used to have these 101 joke books, and we'd go have to drive all across the country and stuff to get to whatever new places we were moving to at the time and stuff. And my brother would just read out of these joke books for hours upon hours of my life. And then my mom would just egg him on. Or you just keep asking him, and I'm like, just make it stop. You know, the typical teenager. You're just like, I don't want to be uncool. Stop being so uncool, brother. I think I still have most of those joke books upstairs now that I think about it. I don't know, the Scholastic book reader thingies back when I was a kid. They would always, we'd get so many books. I would have, like, I have all the original Goosebump books. And I have a whole bunch of the Fear Street books as well. That's where I got all my Calvin and Hobbes books and Garfield books. I don't know how to. I don't know. I've had so many hobbies and things that I do. That's so silly. From what I understand, Goosebump books are actually worth money now, which is interesting. I guess it's good that I kept all my stuff and kept it all in awesome condition. I don't know. It's just always was the way. Keep all my instruction manuals to things, and I even kept like the packaging to things. I do like my things, Jen. I like them so much. How is Jen doing? It's good to see you. Jen and I are building the coolest Lego set that I've built so far this week. I'm just going through all my old Legos. I'm like, the ones that are worth lots of money, I check and see if anybody is looking for them because I do have a bunch of old sets and stuff that I know certain people are interested in every once in a while. So, and then if they're not, I'm like, I'm opening this. This is happening. It has a little mini Ra's al Ghul. I like that it has a little Damien, and that there was enough swords to give everybody swords, even the people who weren't supposed to have swords. Jen, I'm just a giant child. I could be playing Magic right now, I was saying, but you know what? I was like, I'm gonna build Legos. And Heather went off to the. She has a book clubs on Sunday. I don't know if it's every Sunday, if it just happens. It just feels like it's every Sunday. And then she goes to these bingo things. It is okay to be a child. I feel like, I don't know. I would much rather deal with people who have childish hobbies and games and things than ever deal with normal people and their hobbies. Do you? I what I would like to do because me and Hobbs have discussed it, doing like a weekly stream where we build Legos, talk about our other hobbies, but also do like a have the community tell us what to build, and then like four of us have to try to build it as fast as we can. And we have like an hour to try to build, and whoever then we'll have everybody vote on which one was the best. I love my blind box things. I had to stop being as bad about it as I was because I like mystery boxes. I like it when things are mysteries. I do actually. I don't know them like personally, but I do know of them. Even though sometimes in the community, sometimes you just know other people. Sometimes it does just happen. Like, I have. I wish I wouldn't have got so far into like the freaking pop Funko Pops. Like I started collecting them back in like 2014, and I just have so many, just so many. Uh, there's a lot of really cool Harry Potter Legos. But a couple that just came out. They started putting out like the movies, so it has like main items from the movies, and then have the minifigures. They started doing those with a bunch of them. Funko Pops. They started making Funko Pops for everything that I love, and then not only that, there were like things that didn't normally have figures and stuff, or even have anything. So I was just like, this is the best. So, like, I have a lot of the original Funko Pops. Unfortunately, like the first, like probably 10 that I had, I didn't actually keep the boxes, which I don't, which is really super weird on my part because most of the time I keep the boxes to everything, even if I open them. So I think I was just trying to save space. We were also in a smaller house, and I had all my Legos everywhere that were set up all crazily. So that was probably some of the reasons. But I'm like, why did you do that? I was like, some of those are worth way too much. Like, I should really go through those before the pop market closes us down, as the Beanie Baby market did. uh, my mom was super into Beanie Babies, so we would go because I was homeschooled like my last couple of years of my existence. So we'd just go down to the toy store, or she would send me to the toy store in the mornings on base to go find the new Beanie Babies that were coming out. It was ridiculous. It was quite nice though, because like being homeschooled, I would finish my whole entire year of schooling in like the first month, and then I would just do nothing for like 11 months. Water. Yeah, so like my brother still went to normal school, so he still had to go to school every day, and I eventually had to go get a job because I was either that or I would just sit there and play Diablo 2 all day and watch MTV. Those are things that I did. Whenever new movies came out, I would be there at the video rental to get those the day that they came out in the morning. I lived a weird life. Let me wake up and go to the toy store. That sounds like a good idea. I just ride my bike over there. I didn't have anything else to do. God forbid, like my LGS in California would have been actually nearby. Ugh, I definitely probably would have been there all the time. Look at these giant doors. I get so excited about the stupidest things. We're building the coolest Lego set ever. Huzzah! Ugh, we're building Batman. Or Escape from Ra's al Ghul. It's like a 10-year-old DC superhero set that came out years ago that I bought. So, the hot dog situation apparently is everywhere. Her apparently is just over here and over there. The other day we were driving back, I was like, honey, I need to go to 7-Eleven. And she's like, why do you need to go to 7-Eleven? I was like, never mind. Don't ask questions. Just know that it's happening. And then I came out with a bunch of hot dogs and food. 7-Eleven, I love gas station food. I will die from gas station food if that is a thing that I'm allowed to do. I will probably die from Buc-ee's. I'm pretty sure that is what's going to happen in the fall. That I'm just going to be like, come on, everybody, let's go to Buc-ee's. And then, yeah. Like, it's so good. Like, there's something about gas station food that's yummier than normal food. I don't know. And then not only that, when you can start putting cheese on everything and you can just do whatever you want, it's just chaos. I'm like, I know this isn't good for me, but where else can I do this? It's gonna be terrible when we drive to Vegas, because we have to stop at so many gas stations. This time we're going to be much smarter about it and not drive there straight through. we are we are planning properly. Well, we're going to try to plan properly because there are some states that are terrifying to drive through. like Iowa, or I don't know what's there. I don't think there's anything. And not only that, at one point, I don't sleep well when other people are driving. Like I like to be in charge. It's just I don't know. And at one point, I nodded off, and Tom was driving, and Tom like pulled into some person's driveway, and we're out in the middle of nowhere because he thought he could find a gas station there, but he went on an exit that didn't even have a sign for a gas station. I was like, this is why I don't fall asleep. I am going to go stretch my back real quick during this little ad break. Thank you for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I do. I was lonely. That's why I was just streaming. I was like, I'm just going to go stream because I don't have anything else to do. I'll be right back, everybody. Check out the I broke this. This is not gonna be fixed. So many kitties. So many kitties. Big old kitties. Oh, why is it so warm? I'm just making the assumption that goes there. Aha! Welcome back, everybody. I was like, nobody is here right now. I am early. There was nothing exciting going on throughout the rest of the house, so I was like, okay. I went and stretched my back, and I was like, okay. Apparently, we could have done this longer, but we didn't. Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara. That is the blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not building Legos. Or whatever else I feel like doing at the time. This is my little program where I occasionally am doing things on Moxfield, occasionally I'm doing Magic stuff, occasionally I'm building Warhammer guys, building Legos, painting Warhammer guys. I don't know. It's just whatever I feel like doing, basically. It's also my way of forcing myself to do my hobbies, because otherwise I have the tendency that I like to torture myself and like I need to finish this thing before I'm allowed to do this, and then I just by the time I can I'm like, oh, I'm exhausted and don't want to do this thing anymore. It's like, are we building a Lazarus pit? Oh man, okay, that's awesome. Hey, why? I really wish they would make cooler Marvel sets that were cool locations and things. I don't need more stupid vehicles that are not actual Marvel vehicles. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. I am Mara, Goddess of Blunder. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I am a featured creator at Magic Cons, at Command Fest, at PAX. I've, I've been places. I do things. I dabble in Magic the Gathering. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I am one of your former Magic the Gathering ambassadors for two of the biggest Magic sets ever, thanks to me. Is that? Yeah, I'll just take credit for it. That's right. It wasn't because Final Fantasy and Avatar are huge products that everybody loves. It was because I sold them. These are fun green tiles. I feel like these tiles would also work well for like an Ace Chemical Factory. Why isn't there an Ace Chemical Factory? Oh man, that should be. Oh, okay, that goes like that. I was about to try to. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put this piece like this, and I was like, that's not how the piece goes. Do it like the instruction manual tells you. You don't know better than the instruction manual. The instruction manual knows what it's talking about. You're just making up shit. This isn't magic. You're just making up your turns. Like, I just want this to be here. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody, and welcome back. I do appreciate you all sitting through the ad breaks. It does pay for the Blunder Dome's hobbies, which helps pay for the streams. I do appreciate you all hanging out. I hope everybody had a good holiday weekend. I just found out that it was another holiday. I was like, wait a second, what the hell is President's Day? Do we celebrate that here? Not here. Anyway. Is there supposed to be other bricks? Or did I just make up? Oh, I did. Okay. See, remember when I told you I was just going to make up whatever and just put things where I wanted to put them? We did that. These pieces are supposed to go over here. I just did the same exact thing that was over here. They're like, I was like, this doesn't make any sense. There's not enough pieces for this. My other favorite thing about this set is that Ra's al Ghul has an old head, but then he also has a Uh, where he's all aged and whatnot. But then if you flip his head, then he's got glowing eyes because he just used the Lazarus pit. I like little nods and little Easter eggs to things. It makes me happy. Like, did they have to go and do that? No, they didn't, but they did, and it's wonderful. Is this like a little diving board to go inside the Lazarus pit? Ah! Just in case you weren't sure if you wanted to jump in, you just. Honestly, I don't know when my partner's coming home. She had her bingo, but then they were just walking over to their book club at a bar across the street. They read weird ass books. I say that as a person who reads weird ass books, but my books make sense. My books are usually not. I don't know. Whoever's choosing their books is questionable. Every once in a while, I hear them because she'll have the audiobooks playing, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening here, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's like a little Lazarus diving board. Ah. Oh, that's not gonna work. I just want to launch you off of here, Talia. Ah! Lame. I do like that most of the time when there's like weapons in a Lego set, they usually give you more weapons than you actually need. Now, man, look at all these extra pieces. Oh, so you like. I like that they're just like, use the bat buggy just to blow this fucking door off. Like, most of the time they like make the door like wobbly or something, or have some extra piece that makes it fall off, but they're just like, no, just smash it through here. Batman does not give any fucks. Batman does give no fucks. Batman says, out of the way. Batman says. Now, I did miss some of these sets, I do believe. Ugh. They're probably super expensive. There was a Scarecrow set that had him in a giant, like, row. I don't even know what they call these things. We have them everywhere over here in our country area. I think it came with a blue beetle, a little killer moth. And then they had a suicide. They didn't say that it was Suicide Squad, but there's clearly Killer Croc, Captain Boomerang, and Katana, and two of them. And even though I even think Killer Croc has been part of Suicide Squad at one point, I know I do have the Harley Quinn and Deadshot upstairs. I just don't know if I ended up getting the other two. They could be upstairs. I don't know. It's questionable. The things I've done in my life are questionable. There could be more Legos upstairs. We did it! Okay, we're actually going to do another one of these bags of other thing over here that I have. And then after we finish that bag, I'll probably go and cook dinner and do all that fun stuff. 5:30 is too early for dinner. Anybody having anything delicious for dinner? I really want taco. Oh, I'm gonna have tacos. I have Taco Bell in the refrigerator still. I ordered too much. I ordered too much Taco Bell the other day. Imagine every time I go to Taco Bell, I order too much Taco Bell. I act like it's a new thing that has happened. No. My problem is I'm like, ooh, Taco Bell. I don't know when I'm gonna come back here, so I'm like, I better just get everything that's on the menu. Do I need a quesadilla? Of course I need a quesadilla. I love going to like new places. Like we have a lot of wonderful local restaurants that if I did as I used to when I was younger, if I like Heather made me start going to places and doing things, other stuff. She's like, let's go to this local place. I'm like, ugh. But McDonald's always tastes like McDonald's. But now I'm like, yeah, let's go do other things. I've had a lot of really amazing food. We have a place called Pascali's that's over here. It's an Italian restaurant that, wonderful, wonderful, real Italian food. I never know what to do when I go there. I'm usually like, It's like, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. And luckily, they have delicious pizzas too. Oh my, the pizza's always magnificent. Usually, if people come here to visit, that's one of the places we take them, and they have such amazing pizza. But anyway, they have a 3 meal. It comes with like a chicken parmesan. Comes with Alfredo, a chicken Alfredo, and a lasagna, like a 3 meat lasagna. It's usually what I get because I can't make a decision and I want all of them. So it's just like, I will take all 3 of these things. I'm a big fan of things that come with multiple choices. I'm like, I will take all of the choices, please, and thank you. Welcome to the League of Assassins, Kai. Now I kind of want Pascali's. Wish it wasn't like half an hour out. And Heather has a vehicle, so that does stop me. Otherwise, I'd probably do a lot of dumb things if I had the vehicle all the time. It's good that I don't always have the vehicle. Probably just be at the LGS all the time. I hate that our LGS is like 40 minutes out, though. And then I never know if they're going to have what I'm looking for, so it's kind of... And I know we have other ones, but they never have what I'm looking for either. Man, he's got awesome hair. I wish I had as awesome hair as this guy does. I mean, my hair is okay. Ah! Does he have a giant sword? And you do have a giant sword, sir. Oh wait, is this supposed to be on there too? No. You're supposed to have this crazy backpack on too. I got a hole ahead of myself. I got ahead of him. Let's see if I put this on right. I'm like, I don't know how this backpack goes on. To tell you the truth, he looks more badass without his helmet on. Or his helmet of hair. That's a lot of hair. This is, my partner got this for me for Valentine's Day, and it's nonsense. I don't know. It's gonna be a long process. It's a multi-project. I don't know. My other problem is if I go to the LGS that's in the mall down here, there's also a Lego store. It's really weird. Like the Lego store, it caps out every once in a while. At least the couple times I've been there. Like there's so many people there that they tell people that they have to wait in line outside. I was like, this is like an exclusive club. That sounds weird. I hate it that I have to I don't want to be And put my head way up here so I can see things. I can't read magic cards. I can't see my Lego. This is freaking stupid. Don't get old, people. Sometimes when I'm playing Magic, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't see anything. The other day when I was playing, I was like, huh. I was like, I'm going to act like I'm reading this card, but I'm actually reading it over here on my monitor. I was like, I don't want anybody to know I can't see anything. And I think it doesn't help that they just keep making the text smaller because they keep putting too many words on freaking text boxes. And at some point, I'm gonna have to have like a magnifying glass to read all the rules on things. I'm like, says something. I do need to go through and see what singles I need from Lorwyn. That is another thing I need to actually sit down and do. I really did miss most of the previews. I don't like the long form previews. I don't see the cards. I don't know. Most of those places that they like showed them, I don't watch them, so it's I don't know. I would rather watch my friends do stuff. So I'm just like I figured I would see more of the previews as my friends posted things like on Blue Sky and on Instagram and stuff, but even then I didn't. So I don't know. I gotta find a new system. I still have only seen like 10 Ninja Turtle cards, which is pretty impressive. I managed to stay away from it. I was like, okay. But now I'm like, oh, it comes out like I got early access next week, and I'm like, oh, I guess I probably should look and see what's going on now that it's almost here. I'm very excited about it. I don't know. I grew up on Ninja Turtles, so like I know not everybody. Universes Beyond is not for everybody, and I do some of the things that they are doing are silly and harmful, and I hope they think about that. Like, I'm excited that we get a whole bunch of Universe Beyond sets, but I don't want as many. I like my Magic worlds, like so. Not getting to play in those Magic worlds makes me sad. Oh my gosh. I can't talk about anything that I'm about to talk about. I'm not going to actually say anything, but we're going to see some cool ass shit in the next couple of years. Every once in a while, I get to see things that I'm just like. Just say, as a person who is super invested in Magic history, I'm very excited. How about that? That's all I will say. This looks like nonsense. I don't know what is happening here. You'll have to tell me how that restaurant is. That's what whenever I go to places to like visit people and stuff, so often I just spend most of the time going to like restaurants and things. It's usually when I'm like, take me somewhere. just as let's just say, Jen, you will be happy. You will be excited too. And Donnie will be excited. Us magickers of that have been there for a long time will be excited about things. Even the people who aren't. I hate that I get to see things because that I'm just like I can't talk about any of this stuff. Like I can't. I have to act like it didn't happen. uh, there's returns to places. Ugh. It's like so often I have to actually. I do. I know what kind of stuff you all grew up with Magic, so like there's places and things and stuff that we haven't gotten to see or we haven't seen in a long time. Uh, it just stinks that we have to make it through this year. Like it makes me sad that there's 4 or 7 sets and like only 3 of them are magic related or like magic worlds. Like I love my universes beyond stuff. Like I'm excited for The Hobbit and I'm excited for like Star Trek, but like I want to see more magic stuff and the less sets we have, like I don't have a lot of time left on Earth. Like there's still things I want to see. Like there's still worlds I want to see. Like there's worlds I want to return to before I go. Like God forbid though if they do like a Star Wars set. Ugh. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if there was a Star Wars set. This just looks like nonsense. This looks like 3-year-old me just was like slapping pieces together. I'm sure there's a reasoning for what is going on here. I wish we would go to Segovia, and I think the best way to fix this, and I think you were here the one time when we were discussing this, that do commander sets that are based on planes that we aren't gonna go to, that worlds that like it doesn't have to be all the time, but like if they bring back master products or whatnot, have that be a way to introduce people to these magic worlds and things, and maybe you generate enough actual attention on these worlds, and then you can make a set. Like, so I think that would be a way to try new rules out, like, because unsets used to be how we would test out new rules and things, and now we don't have that for the most part either. I mean, we have playtest cards, but only people who can afford to do the playtest or do the unknown events get to do that. So most of the time, I trade for most of that stuff. Like, like I would love to see like Segovia and Asgul and other worlds that we know about, but we can't actually go back to. Like, we're never going back to Homelands. But how cool would it be to have a fucking Homelands deck that actually was cool and actually made up for the previous insult? Like, that would be freaking awesome. Wizards, just steal my ideas. I don't care. If I get the things, that makes me happy. I don't care if you take my ideas. Or you could just hire me, and then I will just make all the magic sets that everybody wants. And do all the magic things that everybody wants. I don't know. They do have a pretty amazing team of people right now that are very passionate about a lot of these worlds and these sets, so we've got to go back to a lot of places that I didn't think we would actually get to see again, so, like, I didn't think we'd ever get to go back to Kamigawa. And I didn't think we'd ever get to go back to Lorwyn, so, like, getting to go back to those places, wouldn't it be so cool? Ugh. Like, I don't even know. I'll just keep harassing Gavin about things. Be like, Gavin, I know you're not allowed to have my ideas, but you're trapped in this room with me right now, and you can't escape my ideas. Let me idea you. uh, but I would love to see that. Like, I know we've gotten a new Baron Singir and everything, but I want to see the whole entire Singir family. I want a new Joven. I want a new Chandler. Like, I mean, most of that means nothing to probably anybody who didn't play those sets, or because, but like, bring back Minotaurs. Like, actually make good Minotaurs. God damn it! There's still a couple kindred groups that do not have a good grouping. Like orcs still are not great. Dwarves are still not great. Dwarves got better with Lord of the Rings, and orcs got a little bit better with Lord of the Rings too. And it'll probably get better with Hobbit too, but like I want more magic ones. Like we got a couple good with like Nahab and what's the other one? The double combat with or extra combats with landfall. The other Minotaur from Zendikar. I don't remember what that one's name is. But like, yeah, I would love to see all that kind of stuff. Like, and not only that, you could go back and do like sets from like Phyrexian, the war with Urza and Phyrexia, and things like that, kind of how they did with Brothers War. Like, there's a lot of different things they could do if they allowed this to happen. These are the things I just think when I'm just laying around and I can't sleep. I'm gonna invent a whole entire magic set. But I think that would also ease the anger of like the magic people who want more magic and in the magic universe. They would know that they have something to look forward to get those other worlds in there. And it would be a solution where Wizards gets money, which is what they want, and it would help the Vorthros and the lovers of magic stories and things get more magic. Like, so I feel like that is a solution that benefits everybody without damaging anything. I don't know. I'll keep trying. I'll just keep throwing my wacky ideas out there until somebody bites. Like, what other cool worlds and stuff? There's been so many that have shown up on freaking like Plane Chase and stuff that I would love to see that we just never have gotten to actually go to. And even if you could just do different timelines, you could do. It would be really weird to go back to freaking Arabian Nights, just because it was one of those weird sets that actually had real places. Like, it'd be interesting to go there and actually see what's happened over the previous years since. Like, I don't know. These are the things I always like. Ooh, I'm like, I would love to see this. Now, how do we make this happen? Gotta make it happen, Jen. How do we make this happen? Can only harass wizard employees so often. At the last God, we were hanging out with somebody. I don't know if, and we were sitting there talking about secret layers we would like to see of different properties and things. We were just inventing whole entire sets of things. And they were super into it. We were just going crazy. We are like, I know you're not allowed to listen to anything that we're saying, but uh, we were having a good old time. We were inventing all sorts of this ridiculousness. I want a Dragon Ball Z set. Give me a Dragon Ball Z all day long. I don't even know how you would do the power toughness of everything. It just keeps getting worse and worse. I would like to see level up brought back. That would be a way to do that. This is the craziest nonsense that I'm building over here. I'm sure I'm gonna forget a piece somewhere. I'm just like, this doesn't. Does this go here? Ugh. I'm trying to figure out what movie I'm gonna watch tonight. I watched the Lego Batman movie yesterday. I don't know. I like all my movies. At some point, just not long. It's. I know. some things that are coming are gonna. I'm very excited about. God damn it! You don't know how excited I get when they finally do announce things, and I'm like, "Yeah, I can talk about it." Or I get to a point where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Is this a thing that's happening? uh, is that gonna go this direction? I feel like I'm gonna put this in the wrong spot. Let's put this here first. Like, because there's other places. There's so many other worlds I want to go back to. Like, I would love to see Amonkhet again. But I mean, I know we just went there in Aether Drift, kinda. But I want to full. I want to know what's on the other side of the Heckma. God damn it! We've been back to Innistrad like 4 times, and I still don't know what's on the other side of the ocean. On the other side of the fog in Nephalia. Come on, what the hell? Tell me these things. I was like, you have a whole like most of these worlds that we go to, you don't. We see like a city, and that's it. Like, so there's whole entire other sections of these worlds that we just don't ever see, and that I would like to see at some point. I don't know. At some point. Show me the things, wizards. Show me the things. Also, I just want Nicol Bolas to come back and just kick everybody's ass. Nicol Bolas just be like, everybody went to Thunder Junction without me? What the fuck? uh, there are so many places, Donnie. So many. Okay, I'm gonna go stretch my back out real quick. Thanks for thinking. Man, writing is hard. These are not words. I just throw in the floor. honestly don't even know what this bag is that we just built. This looks like nonsense, whatever the hell I've built here. This looks like nonsense. Welcome back, everybody. I am Emmara, goddess of plunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet as I build Legos. I always find it amusing when I'm like, I make Magic the Gathering content, that I'm like making Warhammer, guys. I'm like, obviously, that's what's happening here. I am a cosplayer, puppeteer, feature creator at Make It MagicCon Vegas here coming up soon. I've been a feature creator at other Magic Cons. You might have seen me and my puppets roaming around. You might have seen me and words. My words just escaped me. Gonna see me at Magic Cons. Things, words, stuff. I'm a professional. I'm a sleepy professional is what I am. Yeah, my partner apparently is home. She's so sneaky. Actually, she was like, I wrote you. You just did not look and see that I was home. I was like, that sounds correct. That sounds like something that has happened. So we're going to finish this bag up, and then we'll probably end up heading out. What is going on in the world? I am going to be at MagicCon Vegas here at some point, forever from now. It seems like forever. Like, I go to be like, this is happening soon, and I'm like, no, it's not happening soon. It's happening forever from now. And then I'm also a feature creator at Commander Seal this year as well, which is also forever. That's even further away. But I'm excited. I always have fun at Commander Sealed. This is probably my favorite event to go to. Not only because it's nearby, which means less travel, but there's always a good time. I always get to see friends. I always get to... Who doesn't want to open 21 packs of Magic the Gathering cards and build a deck in an hour? Yeah, that's my heaven. That's like, I don't know, drafting just normal? I know, I wish I would have actually applied, but also with everything that's going on over there, part of me is kind of glad that I don't have to make the decision of whether or not I would want to still go. Like, I worry. I worry for my friends, because I know some of us are very vocal and feisty. I don't know. It looks like a lot of fun. It looks like there's going to be a lot of awesome people there, so we'll see how it does this coming year. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Ugh. We're building Legos. That's apparently what I do on Sundays. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. I have to keep looking at this, and I'm like, is this what this is actually telling me to do? I love Legos. They make me so happy. I hear there's a whole bunch of awesome new Marvel sets coming out. The superhero sets are my weaknesses. We built the Ra's al Ghul Talia set. Hola. Hello, Shermigmar. And it comes with a little Talia, and a little Damian Wayne, and a little Ra's al Ghul. And it comes with a little Lazarus Pit. And Desert Batman. The best Batman. I imagine Batman in his desert armor keeps sand out of his armor. Like I was discussing it earlier, and I was like, how crappy would that be to get sand in your bat suit? Ugh. I know I get sand in my underwear, and it makes me unhappy, so I can only imagine sand in my bat suit would make me super pissed off. I don't need to be any angrier than I already am. There's sand in my bat suit. It's itching my butt. This is what you get on this program. This is me and nonsense. uh, I did miss building Legos. This is one of my happy places. Was just building Legos. Like it's one of those things that I could just shut my brain off. I'm interested to see what the hell we're building. Really, I know. I don't know. I am not a beach person. I absolutely hate having to go to the beach. Like down here at the lake, you can go onto the beach. I don't like doing it. It doesn't make me happy. Like, you have two things that either happen. Give me my I need baby powder, and I need it now. This is far too sandy on my butt. It would be awful. All I can think of is how terrible. Like, like, Spider-Man. Poor Spider-Man and the Sandman. I don't imagine he ever gets that out of there after a fight with the Sandman. Like, can you imagine the swing home and you're just like, yeah, this is unpleasant. This is very unpleasant. Okay, what have we done here? This is not correct. That's that. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That is there. Nope. That's not a thing. There's so many weird, tiny pieces that are in such nonsensical order that I just have no idea what's happening here. I like that it is like, you can't say this. Okay, was there a longer one that we didn't attach this to? No? I feel like something is wrong here, and this is not the right piece. Huh. Oh, I see. I see what I have done. I see what my mistakes are. That's so weird. Why would they even do that? Last year Legos. You know, Legos are supposed to be these kids don't. Oh, thank you very much, Ben. I very much appreciate that. I am attempting to build Legos, is what's happening here. Now we have to move everything down a couple of spaces. At least we caught it long before it messes up. Ben, this Lego set is the most awesome Lego set ever. This, my favorite part of this. Give me the instructions and get me them now. We need to build things. Building must be done. You don't know how much part of me just wants to make a bunch of Batman skits as Lego Batman with Lego minifigures and just to nerd out. Is it Batman? It is Batman. I'm Batman. No, you're Batman. We're all Batman. Everyone's Batman. You want to be Batman? I could be Batman. I can very well be Batman too. You can't be Batman. But I could be. Don't mind me. Okay, I think. Nope, we still don't have the pieces where they're supposed to go. I feel like it would be fun. I know my nerdiness And not only that, I would get to do it with like Ninja Turtles and Scooby Doo and The Simpsons, and just like I could be Batman, and nobody could tell me I could not be. I'm telling you, you can't be. I don't care what you say, Batman. Look at me, I have all the muscles. I also have muscles. I have extra muscles that you don't have. I've gone off the rails over here, don't mind me. uh, Part of me also just wants to do, like, I've talked to. I just want. You know how awesome it would be to have different planes and things? I just want some magic Legos. How cool would an Aether Drift set be? Because you already have Lego vehicles. I feel like they could do a lot of really cool stuff. How cool it would be to see them design like Ravnica sets and stuff. The only problem, I mean, they make adult sets now, so like it's definitely doable. Ah, okay. I was like, what is happening here? Did we build this wrong again? Watch me get outsmarted by Legos like 10 times in a row. Blast you, Legos! Part of me wants to do a program where I have other Lego builders come on here and we just build Legos. We talk about Legos. I think I have good ideas. uh, but doing like a little thing, and then everybody, we ask the community what they want to see us build, and then like four of us just take whatever extra pieces we have and try to build the coolest version of whatever the community asks, and then we have them vote for the coolest one. I just imagine there would be some ridiculous nonsense. But then I was thinking, I was like, as we build, we have like a topic of some kind of nerdy topic of some Batman for the day or whatnot, and we just sit there and talk about whatever we love about Batman, which is everything. Everyone loves everything about Batman. Exactly. I would love to if you would all be interested in such a thing. Just because, you know what, I love magic, and that's the one thing that bonds us all together. But like we all have all these other different hobbies and things, and I want to see those showcased as well. Like that also makes up our personalities. Like, so getting something together would be cool. That's the whole entire thing, is just finding the time to do such things. Because I have my magic online on Wednesdays, and I have magic with Tom on working around all the scheduling. Is that supposed to go there? That's questionable. I'm not just making up things. I guess if worst comes to worst, I've messed up something terrible. I have not. Just nerd life, where we just nerd out and just nerd about the things that we nerded. This is a really weird wall with a lot of really weird pieces. Part of me wants to continue this on and see what the hell we're building. There's 42 bags. I don't know. It could be anything. This is bag 3 of 42. I'm just like, we're never finishing this. This is never, ever going to be finished. Okay, this goes here. This goes here. What did we do here? That is not correct. That's that. Did I put this the wrong direction? No. No, there just is a space in between it. Okay. I just... I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I should just assume that the instruction manual actually knows what it's talking about. That I am just making this up. There's nothing worse when I think I know better than the Lego instruction manual, and I'm like, no, this clearly goes here like this. And then I'm like, nope, nope, it doesn't. Why'd you do that? I've definitely messed up some builds, just me assuming things go places. Okay, so these all go in between here. That goes there. What is this piece? Why is this here like this? Ah, there's the piece. It's like a weird short piece, but it's the other direction than it normally would be. Apparently, there's new pieces I haven't seen. I really do want to get the new Oscorp building and the Daily Bugle, because I don't have the giant Daily Bugle. I don't know. They're all on my list of things to get at some point. And I'll probably end up just selling off cards I don't actually need. I've been collecting Magic cards for 30 years, and I always was like, I might need these, so I need to keep them. And now I'm at a point where I'm like, I have 139 decks. What exactly? Even if I got rid of all my extra Magic cards, I don't need more Magic cards except for the new ones that come out. It was always my worry that I might need more cards at some point. It's like, what happens if I go to build a deck and I need cards? It is kind of nice not ever having to go to an LGS. I just go to my room and I'm like, one moment, let me go see if I have what I'm looking for. Of course I do. Excellent. Which is not a terrible way to do things. Okay, so this goes this direction. I have to keep telling myself, put the pieces in the right places. And then look at it and be like, okay. So I think we're building a wall, which is, yeah. One of my favorite things about building Legos and building sets is seeing the way that they have things connect, because sometimes there are things I wouldn't have thought about that are just like simple little things that make it look so much more detailed. Like just a simple piece here or there can completely change what something looks like. I like this idea about this Lego-y nerd life thing. That's all. I've always just wanted to. I like just chatting about my hobbies. I don't know. Most of the time when I do get to stream with everybody, like I don't get to talk about the things for the most part. Like I want to, I like talking about comic books and movies and television shows and things, but usually when we're playing a game, we don't have any time to do that. So having a non important little way to chit chat and talk about all those other things that make up our personalities would be great. You'll have to send me over the link, or I'll have to check with you after here, and I'll grab the link from you. I'm finally getting back into Lego stuff, so like, there's so many sets and things I've made that I don't even know are out. I was like, oh, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff. I went to the Lego store the other day, and I was like, oh, it's like this is all sorts of cool stuff. I was like, oh no, what rabbit hole have I fallen down? Oh god. I don't know how to do anything just normally. And I'd have it no other way. uh, that's the one thing is, I get to play Magic. This forces me to build my Legos, which is nice. And that I found a whole bunch of you that also are into Legos is great. And makes me happy too, because, like, ugh, how does this connect on here? Oh. Does this swing open? What are we doing here? Oh. There's a frog. right here. Ah, that's because it's supposed to this way. So does that go... Okay, this is nonsense. What have we done here? Okay, that needs to go in there like this. Okay, there we go. That's much more. That makes much more sense. This is like when I build Warhammer guys, and I'm just like, that doesn't look right. That guy's head's clearly on upside down. That's not how heads go. Or do they? Excellent. Hope everybody is having a good evening. Probably gonna go watch the Lego Ninjago movie. I don't know. That seems like what I want to do. You know, out of all the out of all the ninja movies I watch, which is also one thing, like, it is true, but also, out of all the Lego movies that I was the least excited about was the Ninjago movie, and I was like, this will probably be good just because it's a Lego movie, and it's actually really good. Ended up being one of my favorite ones. I do enjoy the Lego movies very much. I like that I like my non-serious movies as well as my horror movies and my serious movies, my superhero movies. I like all movies except for the Joker 2, the second Joker movie, which I would just. I don't shut movies off very often, but I just couldn't do it anymore. Maybe I'll go back and finish it at some point, but I just no. I just my brain shut off, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. I was like, I'm sitting over here like drawing and doodling project crap that I needed to do, and still that was not filling the gap in my interest. So I am probably gonna head out after I finish this bag, just because my partner is home. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'm gonna go warm up my Taco Bell crunch wrap in my air fryer. That is the one nice thing about air fryers. It doesn't really matter. Anything goes back in the air fryer, it comes out exactly the way it was supposed to be. The air fryer might be the greatest invention that humanity ever came up with. Good job, humanity. That's the only good thing you've done in the last decade. Actually, you know the other awesome thing is that I like that like Lego builds, like the middle sections that you're not actually gonna see, actually are like just weird random colors, so you can actually tell that they're there. It always sucks when you're like building a set and you're like, huh. I was like, is this supposed to be here? I was like, that looks like a gray piece. It could be a gray piece. It might be a gray piece. And then like 20 steps later, you're like, oh, that piece was supposed to be there. Now they're just like, here's a neon blue piece that's here, so you can see around all these gray pieces. Excellent. Excellent. So good job, Lego, because that was a pain in the ass. There are supposedly a bunch of new Marvel sets coming out that I still want to get the X Mansion at some point. The X Mansion is like my grail. I've been X-Men are probably my favorite Marvel anything. So there's an animated mansion with Sentinels and Bishop and Gambit and Nightcrawler and just all the X-Men. Makes me very happy. It's just on my list, just in case they announce that it's retiring or whatnot. That's the only bad thing about Legos is when the sets retire. For the longest time, I mean, I still do sell my Lego sets every once in a while just to buy more Lego sets or buy other hobbies. Legos are one of those things that are more likely to go up in price than anything else. Like, it's actually probably smarter just to buy into Legos than stock or anything like that. The Lego market was not as nearly as vital. Those are cool. To keep turning this in different directions. Okay. Let's go here. Oh, it goes here. This is. I mean, I see what we're doing now. Like, I see that it's a weird pond slash. Ah! I need to find a different camera angle for things. Like, it is a. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Like, there's a little pond with a little frog, and there's a lot of stuff going on here. For us looking like we haven't done anything, there's a lot going on. I wonder if that was the piece that fell off in my lap. I know I dropped a piece somewhere, but that would be unfortunate. I'm never going to find that down here. Questions. Mysteries. Unsolved mysteries. Oh, it's because it's bag 4. These are just extra pieces? Or was I supposed to build something else and I just don't see it? Something is not correct. What did we not build? Did we just completely skip over our step? Oh yeah, we did. Good job, you frickin' weirdo. Legos are hard. Apparently I just was like, nope, don't need to take steps 30, 34, and 35. Nope, not gonna do them. Don't want to. I'm out. Anyway, everybody, I am Emmara. I got us a blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. Apparently, I also make Lego content on the internet. I build a Warhammer, I play video games, I do all the nerdy things. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I appreciate chit-chatting. It makes me feel a little less crazy talking to myself. And I can sit here and talk about my hobby stuff forever. There's one thing I know, it's my hobbies. Do you believe this is almost done? I can't believe we just completely forgot. I wonder if we just skipped a page. It almost looks like what happened. So we just flipped past it and just like doop-a-doop. But I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I'll probably be back tomorrow. We'll see. I mean, I imagine I will be. Don't think I have anything scheduled for the day, so. Especially as I think it's a holiday, and I think my partner is off doing things, so. Aha, now I think these are just extra pieces. They're either nope, they're not extra pieces. Lego's hard. Oh, why Lego's so hard? Did we forget anything else? This all looks like it's where it's supposed to be. Maybe. I think these are just extra pieces. Worst comes to worst, they're not extra pieces. We'll just have to go find them later. But thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. Let's go see who is on. Let's go right over. I have to do everything manually right now because I don't have Twitch on here. Oh, maybe I can do it from here now. Let's go see who's on. Very well, let's see who's on and go and visit them. We'll rate them, maybe even. Simon's paid, we're not gonna go visit anybody. But visiting people is nice. I'm Batman and I'm not nice. Nobody is playing anywhere. Okay. Very well then. You know what, we're gonna go. Sometimes their raid thing is on, and sometimes it's not on. Boop. Okie dokie, everybody. Yes, it was wonderful talking to you all. I hope you all have a good. You have to tell me how the pasta place is. I'll be sitting here wondering. I'll be like, I wonder how Donnie's pasta was. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. I am gonna go and warm up my crunch wrap in my air fryer and go watch a movie. Probably that's probably what's happening. As I rip this door off. Batman doesn't need doors. Doors are very overrated. I need to really stop. Okay, everybody, take care. Have a good night.